What up, weirdos? It's your boy Raindrop, Ranger. This is on my co-host, co-captain, Cole, conspirator, Uncle Juju.
What is up, babies?
How's everybody doing? Welcome back to BXTV, aka Back from Hell, your Spotify and YouTube podcast where you didn't know everything you needed to know with your boys. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're new here, just know we stream on Twitch every Friday and Saturday at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at Brain.xtv. Same name, same username. You can go follow us. We stream at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday and Saturday on Twitch.
Yes, sir. And it is always a fun time and always a bunch of different topics that we don't talk about on Friday and Saturday. So,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a ride.
Yeah. But tonight we got something a little different. Me and Juju, I know Juju hasn't as much as I have. One of my favorite comic book characters is this funny little badass samurai rabbit. All of you may know him as Usagi Yojimbo.
Sure.
If I'm correct, means rabbit bodyguard.
Yeah.
But he's created by Stan Sakai. He is this awesome comic book artist and writer. He's been doing this for a long fucking time. I mean, Usagi Yojimbo's first appearance was in 1984 in Albedo number 2. And then his first solo series was in 1987. And so I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's been cooking since the 80s. You know what I mean? Like, he's been around.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's still coming out with shit today. Like, the reason we're even talking about Usagi is because me and Juju have been reading Usagi Yojimbo 10,000 Plums, and we felt like Usagi deserved a little bit of more of like a whole episode shout out, I guess you could say.
Yep.
And so this episode we'll be talking about Usagi 10,000 Plums, and then we will be comparing and rating 3 different decades / seasons of Usagi appearances in different TMNT series. So we have so what are the 3 episodes, Juju?
Okay. The first of the 3 is Usagi Yojimbo. It is the 33rd episode of the 3rd season of the 1987 series. Second is TMNT 2003 season 4 episode 13, Samurai Tourist, and the third was TMNT 2012 season 5 episode 7, and that was called Yojimbo.
Okay, and just real quick before anybody points out, why did we not pick 2003's first episode with Usagi? It's because it's a 2-part episode, and I didn't want to make us have to watch 2 other an extra episode.
Yeah,
because we already had to watch shit this week for other stuff. So I was just I picked the one that was 1 episode, and I think this episode did better in comparison wise. Like, I think it was like a better choice. We kind of got to see what they did. But yeah, so that is what's on the docket. That is what we're talking about. We're talking about this fun little rabbit that Stan made for all of us to enjoy, which I think everybody who has picked up a Usagi book has probably told you this shit is fire. I know if you're an online reader, Kindle has it. They have it on Kindle. So, or Comixology or whatever fuck you use. To be able to you can get it on Amazon digitally somehow if you go on the web browser. So make sure you do that.
We know this because I'm an active participant in
that. So. Well, I first got into it because I had a sample of the Volume 1 Omnibus, and then I ended up reading the whole thing online. So I was like, yeah, this is fucking gas. And then I started reading all the modern stuff he was putting out, and I just started collecting random back issues that I could and reading those, just jumping in here and there, seeing what I can get my hands on. I have a decent Usagi little stash. It's nothing crazy, but
Yeah, it's serviceable is a good way of putting it.
yeah. I wish I had more of the physical collected editions, though. I
Yeah.
would I would like to get more of those. They're pretty cheap too. They're like 20 something bucks for like a volume.
I'm I'm shocked by that. Actually, you would think that that would be more, but
Yeah, I could be wrong, but last time I checked, you know. But yeah, dude. So I don't know. I don't know where to start. I mean, we could talk about the modern book, 10,000 Plums, that
yeah,
he's writing and drawing. Basically, I mean, I think the reason this book stands out so much is because it's almost like his take on a horror story, is what it feels like to me.
yeah, yep. And one of the things that I like about Usagi is that like you can genre switch him, and it would just work. You
Oh
know,
yeah, I
like
mean
you
like the
could do
space Usagi, all that shit.
yeah,
When he goes
or like
with
it could be like your basic a man with no name shows up in a village, kind of scenario, or it could be like
yeah.
this one, a straight like supernatural horror thing,
No, 100%, and it works. It just cooks every time.
Yeah,
I think he also just like he understands the character, and I think he knows what people want out of the character. So
yeah,
he just delivers that so well. And I mean, from what I know, he's like pretty much the only one who's like, I mean, other than people like his main title is like, he's the one
yeah,
always writing and drawing it. So like he's pretty much in control of all of it. So
yeah. Yeah, no, like it was funny to see his name show up in the TMNT credits because, like, even in that, he kind of has like a little bit of a hand in it.
yeah, no, 100%. Um, yeah, I mean,
But
I would hope he did.
uh, honest to God, I'm just gonna tell you straight up. I thought, and I think the same thing of the first issue of this. It is beautiful. It's just beautiful, like the way that they have like the blossoms in the grove,
Yeah, yeah,
the way the colors pop. Like his art is literally, I think, one of my favorite styles of comic books right now.
oh,
So
dude, you
we're
should
not here
definitely.
to worship, but like I'm just saying, like it is beautiful. These books are beautiful. I
Well,
feel
they're
like
beautiful
that's
in
how
like
I
a
describe it.
simple way.
Yeah,
Like,
yes, like they're taking all of like the back to basics as far as like like not animation, but like hand drawn paint like pictures go. I don't want to call them pictures because it's almost like a painting, you know?
yeah, yeah.
Like
No,
and
I mean, yeah, dude. Whoever he gets to do the coloring on it also knows what they're doing. I can't remember
yeah,
like who did it. But no, dude, that's like what made me fall in love with him when I was reading Volume One. Was just like because like the turtles show up in it, and like the way
yeah,
he draws the turtles looks so fucking awesome. Like I don't know, like the Ninja Turtles in his style is dope. Like I really, especially his older work, like I really just
yeah,
appreciate the fuck out of it, and I think I think it's definitely because everything, all the older stuff's in black and white. There's no color.
yeah. Which
So
I'm very interested to check those out myself because like I'm very interested to see how he does the black and white, you know?
um, yeah, fucking. Let me
And
see.
low key.
Usagi Yojimbo, Volume 1. You can literally get it. You can order it tonight and it'll be here tomorrow for 19.99.
Happy Easter to me.
Yeah. And it's literally it's uh it's 1 through 16 and Volume 3, one Tuesday? No, that's not right. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's thick as fuck. It's 600 and something
Yeah.
pages though.
Oh, I'll get through that in about a month.
Shit, I'd pile drive that motherfucker. I might order one myself. Fucking.
Um, like I don't really think this. I mean, it's
You can get it on
something we
Kindle
do,
for
but
$13.99 though.
I think I might want a physical though.
All right, all
I'm
right.
gonna be honest.
I'm just saying, man.
Um, it feels almost unfair to give this a rating. Um, but it is something we do. I'm gonna guess that Rady is probably gonna say it's a solid 10.
Yeah, man. I mean, there was like actual like eerie fear and emotion and like a lot of different
And
like everything you'd want from like a creepy movie almost, you know? Like
yeah,
but like in feudal Japan, like with like animal
yeah,
people, which made it like even
and
scarier cuz
random dinosaurs that run around.
I forget what those things are fucking called. They're in all the comics. Like they're everywhere. Like I forget what they're fucking called, but like they actually have a name and shit. They're like a thing in the universe.
Yeah,
It's like their version of animals. Like
yeah, which like I mean that whole world is just fucking fascinating to me because I think even in the first one they had the introduced the idea of like I don't want to give it away, but it's definitely a creature that you don't expect, and just the way they played it off was just like you would think about it, like in a world of anthropomorphic animals, what is this being gonna be like? You know, I'm trying to keep it
yeah,
ambiguous, but you
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah. No, guys, definitely go read Usagi 10,000 Plums or whatever.
Yes,
Or whatever the fuck it's called.
yes, it's 10,000. I think it is 10,000 plums.
I
I
fucking
have it
hope
on my
so.
Kindle. Usagi Yojimbo. We just goes to yeah, 10,000 plums number 2.
Yeah,
Just
all
read
right.
it from the top.
Cool. Thank God that's what it's called. I was I'm goofy as hell. But no, but seriously, that book led us into watching all 3 of these different TMNT episodes, and I gotta say, there was some questionable things in one of them.
Yes.
Also, like, all right,
Hey,
so
time out for a minute. Something's going on with my headphones. Like you sound like
okay,
a robot.
it might.
I have to unplug and plug them back in.
You're good, dude. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
It's just as soon as I started hearing that crackly noise, it's like there's no way I'm gonna be able to get through this.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to either. I won't lie to you. That would have drove me nuts. That would have drove me nuts, dude. But yeah,
Gentlemen,
so
it's time for new headphones.
yeah, probably so. But yeah, man. So we watched 3 different seasons, 3 different
Yes.
episodes from 3 different seasons of TMNT, and I gotta say, I was pretty shocked by which ones I really liked and which one I
Mhm.
didn't care for. Like it was still good, but like it definitely was like lackluster and slightly racist. And uh which was the 1980, what is it? 1889?
1987.
87.
Yeah, 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like I don't know, man, like that episode like it was good, but like it just like the animation is kind
Oh,
of like mad. Well,
yeah, you can definitely tell that this was like later on. in the series. Like,
Dude,
um,
it felt like everybody was moving really slow.
like they were saving money on animation cells.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, dude. Like I still appreciate what they did, you know. They try to introduce a character who's been involved
Yeah,
with TMNT like the whole time and like, you know, he's actually cool and shit. It was just they played him off so like Asian and
yeah,
fucking
like
like
borderline stereotype, you know.
yeah, yeah. It's like almost like what the fuck are we doing here, bro? Like,
And like it went from like one of the weirdest thing, like who owns a rabbit themed restaurant in New York? Like,
yeah,
and
dude.
like maybe in the 80s, like themed restaurants
And
were
then
a
he
thing, but
said
like
my
what?
rabbit brothers are enslaved because all the waiters are wearing rabbit costumes. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, like
And
what
then
the
like
fuck are
the
we
dude like
doing?
looks at the turtle and is like, "You're supposed to be in my turtle soup
Soup,
restaurant.
yeah,
Get to
dude.
work."
Like, what the fuck?
I'm like, okay, yeah, overweight angry guy runs a restaurant. Oh, new. Who knew?
So I mean, yeah, like I don't know, dude. Fucking
And
it was still
like,
entertaining. Like
yeah, I was
certain
entertained.
Michelangelo lines had me laughing, and the
Like one
fight
of my
scenes were
favorite
kind of
ones is
like
like,
lackluster, though. I can't lie.
yeah, oh, yeah, and one of the funniest jokes was like, he's an interdimensional rabbit from feudal Japan, but yeah, he speaks
He speaks
English.
English. Yeah, dude, I caught that too, yo. Oh, did you catch him too when they're eating the hot dog and he said, "What did you say this was made of again?" And then it cuts to the
Yes.
next scene, dude. I was like, "Oh my god, yo, they're talking about eating animals. Like, you about to fuck my boy up."
And I always forget what the rhino's name is, but like he's just
Jen,
walking around.
Jen or
Yeah.
whatever.
No, 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 no. I
Gen. That's
yeah.
the wrong episode though.
I'm that
That's
is the wrong
wrong.
episode. You're right. I'm sorry. I watched them consecutively. um,
Yeah, yeah, you're good. I kind of spaced it out
so,
today. I
yeah. Like the thing that I noticed, and I watched it with my son, so I could like get him to go upstairs willingly. I was like, I'll let you watch one episode of TMNT with me because I have to,
yeah.
and I kind of want. And like halfway through, he was just like, "What are they doing?" And I'm like, "I can try to explain this to you, or I could just say watch the show." Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like this 7-year-old
which
is like
su-
looking at me,
which sucks
like,
is like he only got to watch like the bad episode of the three.
yeah,
Cause
and like,
dude, cause dude, can we go ahead and agree? I like the original TMNT cartoon for what
yeah,
it is. Don't get me wrong. But can we agree that this was the worst of the three? This is number
oh yeah,
3.
hands down, hands down. This was
Like
like
even for like putting Usagi on, it did the least for him as a character, in my opinion. Like
yeah, I felt like it detracted a little bit. Like he almost came off like he knows he's in another dimension. Like, and
he also came
the
off
dudes in the end,
like soft. Like he
yeah,
was like he was gangster. He did some hard shit in the episode to show that he was a
yeah,
good warrior, but like the way they made him talk and act and present himself, it was just kind of like weak.
and then like the Shredder's plan is to zap all of these. Which, by the way, like like it's just to show the times how like all of the Foot Clan have to be robots for them to get killed with like swords and
Well,
weapons and
the
shit.
Foot Clan usually is robots. If I'm
I,
correct.
I'm not trying to be like, I know, like it's condescending, but like it's just kind of funny how like that's
Yeah,
how
yeah,
they get away with just chopping people's arms off and shit. Like, no, it's a
yeah,
robot, it's fine.
yeah. Fair, fair.
And then like they have to steal a vase that has an egg that has like a dragon in it. And
Oh
like dragon
yeah.
goes on a rampage. And like
Fucking Usagi has to
that's your
throw
plan?
the
Yeah,
candle,
the
the
candle.
blue candle or whatever, blue flame into him or whatever.
They,
Yeah. So, but either way, definitely the least exciting episode of the three. Um,
yes.
which one was your favorite?
My favorite. Hold on, I don't want to be incorrect about this. My favorite was the 2012 season 5 episode 7, Yojimbo.
All right,
Um,
all right.
I
So
I I know the I saw the movie that this TV series is based off of, and I really liked the animation style in that. Um,
I was gonna
but
say
also
the
like
animation style is one of my least favorites, but I like the story the most in that one.
yeah,
I like the
yeah,
2023 style the most, or
yes,
the 2003, not 2023.
2000, yeah,
I like the
2003.
2003 style the most, but I think the Yojimbo story did the most for him, and they also used like the actual villain from Usagi Yojimbo
Yeah,
and like made
yes.
him pretty lore accurate. So, and they had like that spider creature and shit. Like, so I mean, I think that was the best one. I would definitely say that one would go first, and then 2003 would go second, and then it would be the 1980s one would be third.
1987.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
I think that's a
definitely.
fair.
Yeah, I mean the 2020 the 2012 one actually surprised me cuz like I don't mind that series. It's just like I'm not super keen on the animation style. I won't lie. Like I
Yeah,
think that one's really entertaining cuz the jokes are super
yeah,
funny and the storylines are
yeah.
usually pretty fucking good. Like I've watched a good bit of it. I even like that weird goofy ass one that I think came out a little before that.
Um, I think I remember the one you're talking about. Um, hang on.
But either way, fucking I was very shocked that I was so like pulled in and down with what was going on in that shit, yo.
Yeah, and I loved how they brought Usagi's world into like into the third dimension. I thought that was pretty cool. Um, it I just have no complaints about the 2003 and the 2012 one. Like the 2003 one, I definitely dug the animation style. I thought the fighting was a lot better. It just flowed better, and it also
Uh,
like, in a weird kind of way, it made sense how like Usagi would like come in and interact with like the turtles. It felt a little bit more natural as opposed to like how stilted it felt in the 87 version.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, because there was a prior episode of this where he
Yeah.
came to New York, or where Leonardo went there, or whatever, apparently. So we do need to check out that one and talk about that at some
Yes.
point. But yeah, I definitely think because I watched them in the order they came out in,
Yeah,
and
I did the same.
yeah, and I definitely it was funny, man. It was just like the 80s one was like too kid friendly.
Yeah.
2003 one is like nice and gritty, like perfect, like almost.
Mhm.
And then the 2012 one is just fun and badass.
Yeah.
Like
I think
it's
that
just
sums it up perfectly.
yeah, like they definitely progress, and like I don't know, man. The 2003 one definitely, like you said, like there were some jokes that like as a child you would go way over your
Just
fucking head.
what?
You know, like your parents sitting by just kind of looks over like, what the fuck did they just say? Like, but no, I do love though in the 2003 one, they also bring in a character who's been in Usagi's
Yeah.
fandom or lore for so long as well. So I mean, as it progressed, I feel like I feel like the 2012 one did the best job of like captivating and showcasing Usagi.
Yes.
Like they
There's
actually
like a
put
good
a
way.
oh go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was
No,
gonna
no,
say they
go
just
ahead,
like
go
put
ahead.
him on the forefront and like really let him
Yes.
shine in that episode.
And also like it's a world in which he is comfortable in being in, whereas and I believe in the 2012 one, this is the first time the turtles have interacted with him in
I
that
believe you're
world.
right too. Yeah.
So it's kind of like normally in a Usagi episode, it seems to be that he gets pulled kind of fish out of water style. Whereas
Yeah.
here he's the shark in the ocean. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah. For
he's
sure.
completely
For
in his
sure.
element. And I like when and I mean this even goes back to my undying appreciation and love for Turtles 3. I like when they do like time travel, like interdimensional shit sometimes, you know,
Yeah.
because like New York is a fascinating and fun place, but like sometimes they just need to get out into the world a little bit, you
Oh,
know?
dude, I just got the 2003 VHS tape of TMNT in space, and they're like,
Ooh,
they're fight. It's they're in this. It's like the 4 or 5 episodes where they're in space, and they're like fighting these like space triceratop fucking alien dudes, and like,
yes.
oh, it's fucking fire. They're like, oh man, dude, it's some of my favorite shit.
Dude, I can agree. I couldn't agree with you more. You
Yeah, you know what I'm
know.
saying? Like, I don't know. The world of the
So
turtles is just so fun.
yeah,
Some people just take it too serious, I think.
yes. So do you think Usagi's gonna show up in the new show season 2? I believe.
I fucking hope so, dude. Like, I
Okay.
really hope they do something with that. That would be. I don't know if they will, because I know Usagi Yojimbo got a like kids animated series on Netflix recently.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
like about Usagi as a teenager. A kid series, yeah. So maybe worth
Why the
checking
fuck
out.
have I not been watching? Yeah. Why haven't I
Yeah,
been watching that?
yeah. I don't know. I didn't know about it until like right before we started this pod. So
Oh shit. All right. Well,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
locking over to Netflix after this.
yeah. You know what I mean. I don't know what I'm gonna watch. I've been on a Tubi kick, and I might try to continue it. I don't know. Oh no, it's 420. I might try and watch something stoner related.
Trying to think of like what I guess
I
Pineapple
mean,
Express.
yeah, there's that, but like I consider like Step Brothers, Super Bad, fucking like
Oh,
Leprechaun in the
anything Judd.
Hood.
Yeah. Leprechaun
Fucking
back to the hood.
yeah, dude. Literally. Shit like that, dude. Just like, you know, stoner movies. And I know people who don't smoke watch some of those movies, but like I feel like you talk to any stoner and they're like, "Yeah, I watched that."
Yep.
Like, dude,
Yep.
dude, where's my car is a good one. Uh,
I think that was like my
grandma's,
first stoner comedy ever.
yeah, dude, probably. Grandma's Boys is another good stoner comedy.
My God, great movie.
They actually smoke weed in that movie.
Yes. It's called The Frankenstein.
Yeah, fucking. I want to rewatch that now. I might
Is
watch Grandma's
is
Boys.
is Linda Carterini in that? Is she the
Maybe
chick in that?
it might be. I'm bad with names. I'm bad with
I'm not
names.
gonna look it up now, but I'm almost 90% sure that's who that is. But
Okay, okay. I kind of want to watch I want to watch like a 2000, early 2000s rom-com kind of.
oh shit.
Yeah, recently broken up with. I'm stoned to the bone right now off of edibles.
Oh dude, all
I
right. You
watched
want to know
Forgetting Sarah Marshall the other night.
fucking brilliant movie. I
Yes.
actually rewatched the vampire like musical on YouTube recently.
He
And
low
like
key killed that shit.
yeah, and like I kind of want to see like a off Broadway version of that, like, I
Dude,
mean,
you know
because I mean,
who he's in fucking SLC Punk. That threw me off.
yeah,
Fucking
yeah,
Jason Segel.
um, yes, Jason Segel.
I was like, yo, what the fuck? I've never seen anybody reference this movie and bring up him.
No, no, it's like Forgetting Sarah Marshall or like How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
no, dead ass. Dead ass. Those are his movies. But yeah,
and I
dude,
think he may have been on Freaks and Geeks too.
he was.
Yes, I knew it.
My dad was talking about it the other day. That's literally why I know that. My dad brought that up the other
Great,
day. Too bad there's only one
great
season.
one. Yeah, great one season wonder.
I wonder if it would have been as memorable if it got more than one season.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I
You're
think
probably
like that
right.
was one of those shows that like it got popular after it got canceled. Because if it had had the viewership, it would have gotten a second season.
Yeah, fair.
Like that's a show that found its life in reruns.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Definitely right. Well, shit, dude.
Yeah.
Good talk. Good talking, my boy.
Yeah.
Fucking, I hope all of y'all had fun. I hope you guys are now fans of Usagi Yojimbo and want to go check out Stan's work
Yes.
and everything he's done. And remember, we stream every Friday and Saturday at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. That's 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at Braindead XTV. You can follow us on Twitter, all that good shit. We have all that shit in our bios and stuff. But yeah, if you're here on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you want us to talk about next. You know what I'm saying? And Jude, you got anything you want to say?
Usagi Yojimbo is now my new favorite rabbit.
Yeah, facts, yo. He's the only rabbit that
Bugs
really.
Bunny Bugs Bunny number 2.
I wonder who'd win in a fight because Bugs got cartoon power that go crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he'd be like doing shit like dressing up in the dress and shit. Like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Fucking handing like an explosive egg or something as a waiter.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Monsters are such interesting people.
Fucking, I kind of want to rewatch some Bugs Bunny now. It's been a minute.
Oh yeah. It's funny. I tried to rewatch Looney Tunes with my kids on Max, and like how quick the disclaimers come up of like
Oh my God.
this is not what we're about now.
Yeah, that's so fucking funny. I love that. I love that. I used to watch that shit all the time.
Oh yeah, dude, that was like a staple of like getting up at like 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning. You went downstairs and they had all of the old tunes, like all the classic ones, and even some of the ones that were like super obscure. You know?
Oh, 100%, dude. 100%. But fucking, make sure you follow us on Twitch. This is what we talk about all the time. We just rant and ramble about old tunes, all that, and nostalgia. So make sure you check it out. Make sure you don't forget. And remember, never offended, always recommended. Later.
Sure.